mention that we're going to Times Square.
I should have mentioned during the monologue I did to the studio audience, we're going to cut away a couple of times to Times Square and then actually be there at midnight to watch the famous ball drop from the, I guess it's the Allied...
The Allied Chemical Building, yes.
Now,
that's
for years.
Exciting, you know.
I think whether you're at home or at a party, I think one of the traditions, along with Guy Lombardo, who is no longer with us, unfortunately, was watching the Times Square festivities. Right. I don't know how many thousands or millions of people would gather there. Ben Grauer did it for many, many years. And our NBC cameras in New York, our station, because we're right at 30 Rock, and they simply have to go over and, I guess, set up where? Where would they be shooting from?
Probably from the top of the Allied Chemical Building.
Chemical Building? Yeah. And we're going to cut back there to NBC. Ben Grauer used to do it. We have a gentleman back there by the name of NBC correspondent by the name of Bruce Adams. I do not know Bruce, but let us cut now to Times Square and talk to Bruce Adams.
Thank you, Johnny. Happy New Year to you. From our vantage point, we're from the Allied Chemical Building. We're looking down at the crowd now at Times Square. And there seems to be probably fewer spectators this year, Johnny, than there has been in years past, but we still have about 19 minutes before midnight and usher in the new year.
Bruce, let me ask you a question. Do you think the crowds will pick up a little more than that?
Yeah, Johnny, they probably will. It's right, it's chilly back here, and the wind is coming in at about 8 knots an hour, but we'll keep in touch. And now back to you, Johnny.
Thank you, Bruce. We'll cut back to Bruce Adams from time to time.
Yeah.
And see how things are going there.
I mean, it really is the center of the celebration. It's right there.
New Year's without a remote is just crazy.
Yeah. And I must tell you something. I don't mean to startle you.
Yes.
We have a big show. I'll just take a minute.
Yeah.
I want to tell you something. We're celebrating tonight our 25th New Year's Eve working together.
Are you kidding?
How about that?
That's sensational. 25 years. Okay.
Our Silver Jubilee.
That's wonderful. And it's been a nice 25 years.
Yes, sir.
My next guest is called the hardest working woman in rock and roll. She is sensational. She will be appearing at Caesars in Atlantic City on January the 14th, 15th, and 16th. Then in New York City at the Ritz on January 27th, 28th, and 29th. Would you welcome, please, fiery is a good word for her, right? Tina Turner.
Sitting at home and the phone doesn't even ring. I'm all alone again. Not a sound in the house save the radio. FM DJ filling out the emptiness. Baby's on the road again. 6 weeks nationwide opening the show. And I'm making it on my own, like a rock and roll widow. Get my news from the Rolling Stone, wait by the telephone, wonder if he's alone. Or is my man on a permanent loan to rock and roll? Outdoor concerts, watching him play for free. I fall in love again. He says his music is everything. Helpless, caught by the melody when he begins to sing. No one can tell me he's like all the rest. And I'm making it on my own, like a rock and roll widow. Get my news from the Rolling Stone, wait by the telephone, and wonder if he's alone. Or is my man on and rock.